How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. First and foremost, my royal family, I like to thank Angelo Parker, my king. The video that you just sent me was, your timing was impeccable, because I just put up a video of a black man with no gun at all, no threat to no one at all, and end up getting shot at 3 times, and now he is in a wheelchair. So anyway, this particular guy, name is Brandon Baker, and I'm not going to read all this article because some of it's just too much gobbledygook for me. This happened back on November 12th. And it says here, a man was arrested after dozens of shots were fired on Election Day. Now police are saying the man arrested for pulling the trigger allegedly made serious threats against polling places. Police said Brandon Baker claimed he was going to the poll and air it out, according to his social media account. Statements were made such as, I do know what it takes to kill a body from that far. It was reported that Baker said he was going to light up Milwaukee. So, Baker had his ass out here at 5 a.m. They said, somebody said, a neighbor said, I heard probably like 15 shots right above me. He was really loud. 15 shots. So I'm going to leave it right there, my royal family. I'm not going to go too far. The suspect is 20. And I have a bonus video for the royal family that gives you more insight into Esau. So let's get into these videos.
There are new details tonight about a Milwaukee man who allegedly threatened an Election Day shootout.
Fox 6's Brett Lemoyne is live at the Milwaukee County Courthouse with why new charges point to other dangers beyond this threat. Brett?
A 20-year-old Brandon Baker allegedly fired a gun on his apartment building rooftop Tuesday, but we have since learned he had many more weapons with him, and inside his apartment, a whole lot of drugs. Just a few hours before polls opened on Election Day, Milwaukee police say 20-year-old Brandon Baker was up on his apartment building roof firing a gun.
At 5 a.m. I just heard probably 15 shots right above me, and it was really loud, and I could hear him up there talking to himself or something.
Investigators say Baker threatened to, quote, air out a polling place. ShotSpotter and calls from panicked neighbors brought police here to 29th and Michigan.
I was afraid, honestly, that he might just go crazy and start shooting downwards, honestly, because I could hear his footsteps right above me.
According to a criminal complaint released Sunday, police say Baker was armed with a black Colt AR-15 and later allegedly found 3 other guns concealed in his clothes and backpack, all of them loaded. Despite warnings from police, Baker allegedly refused to put down the AR-15 and told responding officers that he was running for governor and planned to start a militia.
It was pretty tense when the police came.
Court documents show Baker had posted to social media that morning videos of him firing a gun from his roof. According to his search warrant, Baker allegedly said, I do know what it takes to kill a body from that far away. Inside Baker's apartment, police say they found drug paraphernalia, including marijuana, LSD, and jars full of psychedelic mushrooms. Now facing charges, including second-degree recklessly endangering safety, 3 counts of carrying a concealed weapon, and drug charges more real than Baker's, haunting political ambitions. Now, on Saturday, Baker refused the use of a public defender in court. A competency exam has also been ordered to see if he is fit to stand trial. Reporting live at the Milwaukee County Courthouse, Brett Lemoyne, Fox 6 News.
All right.
All right.
We have learned of a potential safety.
Shut that mess down. So, let's make sure this picture is right before we get into the other videos. So, Esau rears its ugly head. Esau displays his true nature. And Esau even lives to talk about it. So let's get into video number 2. And we will see Brandon Walker in full action.
Patrick, we're here at 29th in Michigan. This is where neighbors were awoken to that gunfire. According to police, it came from the rooftop of this apartment building where police say they also found 31 shell casings.
Bang! 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 Bang!
On his Twitter page, Brandon Baker told followers there would be shots of revolution on Election Day.
Glock 19. Bang! Bang!
The man in the video, which has since been removed, records multiple shots while ranting about gun rights.
It's, I have gun. If everyone has a gun, then no one can die. That's why everyone needs to have a gun, so that no more mass shootings. I'm so sick of reading about all these mass shootings all the time.
It got the attention of his neighbors and eventually Milwaukee police. The interaction streamed live on Twitter.
So you have 3 firearms on you?
No, I have 4, and I have a Beretta 85 FS in my backpack. Or no,
4 firearms on you?
9. Or no, I mean not 9. No, yes, only 4.
And according to a search warrant, one of those guns was an AR-15 rifle. Police also claimed the man admitted to shooting the rifle from his roof, adding he was going to the pole to, quote, air it out, a term police took as meaning firing multiple gunshots. The officer facing the man talks to him for several minutes before other officers tackle him from behind.
Yes.
I'm not moving! Don't shoot me!
A couple of things to point out. First, on the videos, you do not hear the man in the video claim that he wanted to go to the polls to open fire, but it's unclear when those videos started. They have since been taken down from Twitter. Patrick?
So, Derek, where's Baker tonight?
Well, we know he is in police custody right now. The DA's office has not filed formal charges, but did confirm the DA's office is investigating this case. A relative of Baker's did not want to comment. Patrick?
And we will stay on this.
All right, my royal family, the only mistake that I made was that actually happened November 6th, and then they gave an update on the first video, November 12th. Just want to get those dates correct, because I definitely remember the day of the midterms. So anyway, my royal family, let's get over here. So, we're not surprised that Brandon Baker lived. We have seen this often. He was quite arrogant in his actions because he knows this system quite well. Isn't it ironic when the police runs up on him, don't shoot me? No, they wasn't going to kill you, Brandon. They value your life. So, I often talk about the nature of the beast and how the beast gets down and how the beast is entitled to do whatever the hell they want to do in this system. So check this out.
Well, the probable cause for the first charge, reckless use of a weapon.
Nope, the charge is second-degree recklessly endangering safety.
Oh, okay. The reckless endangering safety. That never happened. It's impossible for a bullet. It reaches free fall speed. Once it gets to a certain point in the air, once it starts to fall back down to the earth, it doesn't fall down fast enough to endanger anyone. You actually have to be aiming a gun at someone. Bullets can't hurt you when they fall from the sky. It's just physically impossible based on the physics and the math. They don't weigh enough for them to cause damage. So it's not legitimate probable cause due to the fact that no one was actually endangered.
Okay.
All right. So we got a sample of their sheer nature and their true arrogance. Isn't that ironic, my royal family? But I'm not surprised at all. So, this is what I think is going to happen to Brandon Walker. They're going to deem him crazy and unfit to represent himself. Combined with, they got to know who is dominant in the community that he live in. So once they already know that part, because they know how those districts work. I take that one back. So we don't know if the community is predominantly black, or let's keep it like that, black. They're gonna really lean heavy on the fact that he has some mental health issues. But if that is a predominantly white community, the charges that they're going to come down with are going to be stiffer, because they're going to say that he endangered people's life. All I'm doing, my royal family, is showing examples of how the enemy protect each other and how they value each other, and they are reluctant to do anything to their own. That's just how you get down in the war. It doesn't matter that he had extra guns. It doesn't matter that he had drugs in his apartment. It doesn't matter that he shot 15 times in the air. It does not matter. But remember, if that community is predominantly black, they're going to do very, very, very little. And again, if that community is predominantly white, the only thing they're going to be pissed off at is he could have put one of their own in danger. And I'm going to leave it like that. That's just what I feel. I have seen way too much to believe in this system. And then the thing, he wants to represent himself. Not surprised by their true arrogance. That's just how the enemy gets down. I mean, the timing on this, even though this was almost 2 weeks ago, we needed this video just after me putting up the other video that he shoots the gun. They finally tackled his ass. They tried to talk him down and all that. No. That would have been us. They would have blown our brains out as quickly as possible. And what we normally see is a black man with no gun at all and come up dead. And the first thing they say is, I fear for my life. Did you fear for your life when you already know that he was capable of shooting the gun and even bragged about what he had? Did you fear for your life then? You see how they have that selective outrage, and it's all about how they're going to approach their own opposed to how they're going to approach us. We already know. We're not shocked by any of this at all. And then what they're going to do on top of that, if everything is set up in a way where, again, depends on who lives in that neighborhood, he's just the all-American white boy that, had a mental breakdown. And, he was just, didn't know what else to do with himself. He has to be deranged. He was talking crazy. Well, he wasn't talking crazy when he was in court. He was pretty much telling them the law. And it has nothing to do with being crazy. I'm sick of hearing people saying that. It's all about their nature. Let go of the other stuff. They know exactly what they are doing in their dying system. So, ultimately, in the end, it will be very light charges. I'm going to keep up with the case, and we will revisit it and see what really happens. So, my royal family, render your voice with your beautiful divine words. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe.